Assalamualaikum dear students. Our today's topic for discussion is The Stoics, written by Bill Brown. As you know, we had already discussed about the author, theme of the story, setting of the story, and the plot of the story. In today's lesson, we will be discussing only the summary of the story. Let's start. Dear students, Ward Rafferty, a reporter of the Times, got a bluff call from someone that reported him that there was an airplane crash near Also Farm. He went to Also Farm to discover more about the incident and make a newspaper story. When he left the car, he could see the Also place. He stepped to Alsop's house and asked Mr. Alsop if there had been any airplane crash, but he denied and repeated the same information to Miss Alsop as she looked a little more intelligent, but she also denied. But Miss Alsop responded that it was not an airplane as it did not have any wings. It was a contraption. Rafferty wanted to have a look at it, so Mr. Alsop led him to the barn. It looked like an awkward machine, globular on the top, half inflated. Rafferty thought of a newspaper headline. Local farmer builds a rocket ship for moon voyage. When Rafferty went close to the device, he collided with some imaginary lines. Mr. Alsop said that it had some gadgets to prevent the device from children. He said that the aliens had come to his house. Mr. Alsop said they had come to their house 6 years ago, and this is the second time they had returned to the Alsop place to get eggs, feed and brooder so that they could raise them in their place. As Rafferty heard about the aliens, he was interested to see and know about them. So he asked the Alsop if he could talk to them. So he asked the Alsops if he could talk to them, but Miss Alsop told that it is pretty hard to talk to them. Miss Alsop asked where they came from and let Rafferty hold up his finger if he wanted to have an answer. He felt as if he was a complete idiot. But as he raised his finger, he felt as if someone was wringing and twisting and pounding around and molding his brain into something new. Then suddenly he could see a wide and dazzling light and stars whizzing around. After some time, all these pictures were gone. He was clutching the door due to fear. When his mind was released, he asked Mr. Alsop if he could get a telephone, as the aliens were not fake and wanted his photographer to take photos for publication. Mr. Alsop said that there was one at the station. Rafferty further asked if they had got a camera. Mr. Alsop responded positively and went to search for it, but the aliens, coming to mutual agreement, moved around the room and quickly went out of the door. Mr. Rafferty followed them. When Rafferty was halfway to the barn. The device disappeared from the farm. All that was left was a steaming place in the mud and little circle of burnt earth. Rafferty was sad because the greatest story in the world had gone off into the sky. Suddenly he thought, if the aliens had paid for it. He asked Mr. Alsop about payment. He replied that they had bought their own eggs on trade 6 years ago. They were store shipped and they did not know what to do with them. So they set them under the brooders. Only two of them hatched. The chickens were like hippopotamus and had 6 legs. The Alsops ate them on the Thanksgiving occasion. Rafferty asked if they could show the bones of the store ducks. Miss Alsop said they were given to their dogs, and even the dogs was and even the dog was dead now. She could show the bones of the dogs. Finally, Mr. Alsop came out of the parlor, saying that he found the camera, but unfortunately, it did not have a film. So this was the summary of the story The Storducks, written by Bill Brown. It is all for today's lesson. Thank you very much.